What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be going over the most recent um, workout between Cam Ward, sheadur, and Kyron drones. Literally going to be the first thing we do here is we're going to kind of like I'm a counteract pick certain throws. I don't want to make this video more
Baseball
than like
is back.
10
Catch
minutes,
the
I guess.
action
Like, I'm
live.
just going to go
My
through,
son, Junior, stand
take a
up.
couple throws. So, yeah, so about right here. So start off with sheadur, but what I'm looking for with the with this workout, what I look for mainly your quick feet, how you get off the snap. You know what I'm saying? So how you taking your steps, how you taking your drop backs, and then we go into your fundamentals like throwing, your release time, how you getting that ball out. You know what I'm saying? So how you hand that ball off before you, like how you fake the handoff before you release, those types of things. Um, Also getting that ball within the numbers, getting it maybe a foot in between the numbers. It depends how far off. We know Kyron Drones has some issues with that. Getting the ball within the numbers, he's throwing it maybe a foot above the head. You know, I've seen a workout. I think it was 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, when they were in the Hurricane indoor facility. He had one ball way over the head. Like, he had a couple that were way over the head or underthrown. Most concern thing I have with Kyron Drones is how he releases his ball. Like, how more is he going over the top with it? More than, like keeping it within the chest and releasing that ball. My concerns with sheadur, mainly for him, is body language. Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen the viral video of Cam and sheadur going off. This is the video. This is like the whole shebang of the workout and everything, included with the clip of them arguing. Cam mentioned to sheadur, bro, it looks like you're just throwing without passion, right? That leads into body language. Body language. All right. Cam Ward is a pro-style quarterback. We all know that. Cam Ward is like going to be a first-round draft pick, regardless of.
Yeah. Can't use the camera. It's out of there, bro.
All right. He's got 1 foot in between the X, one right there. I like that. I like that stance. His feet are not too far apart. His head is up. His shoulders are, prime, ready to go. Within a ball, trying to get that ball out within 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds.
The camera is just, the humidity level is insane.
Okay. Here's what I would change.
It's out of there, bro.
Let's
The
rewind
camera
that
is
back.
just,
It's kind of slow. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's kind of slow.
Can't use the camera. It's out of there, bro.
It's not
The
bad.
is just...
His body language is telling me he's not thinking about the possibility of being sacked. And two, I mean, his feet are already set. Like, he's just only throwing 10-yard dart. You know what I'm saying? He ain't looking to throw a ball 40 yards down the field in that stance right there. Well, let's just let the play follow through, and then we'll make some more adjustments and talk some more.
The humidity level.
Right here. I don't know if you saw that.
It's out of there, bro.
Try to get it.
The camera is just, the humidity.
Look, that ball, his hands are not on the laces. You don't need to spin it like that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with throwing the ball without the laces. In a game, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get the ball snapped to you directly on the laces. We all know that. But look at his posture. Alright? Look how uniform he is. His eyes are to his target. His hands with the ball towards his chest. His feet are nicely planted. Not this one. This one's his stop and go foot right here. This is his stop and go leg. This one is his power leg right here. He's got it nicely firmly in the ground, nicely planted, so when he gets his left foot down, he'll be able to release that ball within the numbers.
Humidity level is insane.
Boom. That's a nice throw. Very uniform. Let's just watch it one more time before we move on to sheadur.
The camera is just, the humidity level is
bam.
insane.
Right within the numbers. It's like right here. I know it's a little up by his face. Hold on. I know it was up by his face. Like it was like right here. But it's still within the numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's not too far out. It's not like right here or down here. You know what I'm saying? It's within the numbers. It's within his ability to catch the ball and go after. You want yards after catch. With that is a huge thing in a game. You want to put the ball in the best position possible for your receiver to get yards after catch. That's what Cam's really good at. I think if Kyron can do that, Virginia Tech and them Hokies, they're gonna be stellar, man. I think they're gonna be real good. Let's move on with sheadur. All right, let's see his stance right quick. His is a little bit different. His jab and go is not his left foot first, which is fine, because in this case, he's probably going to take that right foot. He's going to probably take that right foot and drop it back and move this foot forward, because his target is right here. Like his target's right here. So the best, scenario here fundamentally is drop that right foot back as your your power foot. Your power leg is going to be the one that goes back, and your stop and go foot is going to move up. And so that allows you to gain that power to get that ball within the numbers, within the receiver's hands for yards after catch. Now let's watch his follow through for his throw. Now, watch how he moves that ball to get that ball out. Watch that one more time. Kyron just grabbed the... Okay. There's no problem with this. But I do it too. We all quarterbacks can do that. Like, we all do it. It's not like there's an issue. You want to get it to where you get firm grip on the ball, releasing it. But if I'm trying to get a ball out, let's say it's a 10-yard comeback route or a 10-yard stop and go or whatever you want to call it, whatever route you want to call that's 10 yards, I want to get that ball out as fast as possible, because I'm trying to make sure my receiver gets a chance to get that ball not only quick but also get upfield. You know what I'm saying? You want to get it into the second level so you can get a first down, a touchdown, whatever you want to. We all like touchdowns, but realistically, you're not going to get a touchdown every pass, right? We all know that. Not every pass is going to be a catch. We know that. Not every pass is going to be within the numbers. We know that. We also know your O-line plays a big part of this. So we all know sheadur Sanders did not have the greatest of O-lines last year. Same with Cam Ward. Now, what I'm going to say about Cam Ward's situation is a little bit different than Colorado's situation with O-line now. I don't know a lot about Colorado. Alright, I don't know too much about their O-line, but I watched a couple games, and their O-line is not where it should be in my eyes. If they think they're going to make a playoff or contend for a championship in conference level, right? You got to have at least a half decent O-line that can protect you. Sheadur got sacked more than 50 times last year. And Cam, got sacked maybe 30, 40 times? If that. I don't even know how many times he got sacked. But it was significantly less than Sheadur Sanders, right? Now, alright, we got off topic, right? But look at his posture right here. We can't see his feet, right? He did the exact thing of what I was saying. He was going to drop that right foot back and move that left foot forwards. Look where his head is. Look where the ball is. Right? That ball, I mean, you don't want the ball too far up the damn nose of the ball. This is perfect. Alright? I wouldn't say picture perfect, but it's a better situation holding that ball, right? So, when I'm releasing that ball, I want to have a firm grip on it. I don't want to, just throw the ball and then not just have it slip out, right? You don't want that to happen. So, we're going to rerun it, and we're going to watch his release, and we're going to break down his release. Because that body language says a whole lot about how you feel about that workout, how you going through that pass. That body language is going to show you how much you really care. Like, right, like, I want to show Cam's body language throwing the ball versus Sheadur Sanders throwing the ball, right? We can compare two future first-round draft picks, right? One's significantly better than the other, sure, or they're balanced. These two go at each other balanced. So, with Sheadur, he just needs that body language of caring when it follows through with a ball, right? You want him to care more. You want him to have that ability to go through and just perfectly go through a ball, right? When passing. But we're gonna rewatch this and break down his release. Boom, take my drop, step.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. That one. See how he just firmly put that left foot in the ground before throwing? Look how slightly down his elbow is. Your elbow, when throwing a ball, should never be down. I'm not saying it's all the way down, but it's kind of down. He's kind of got the ball at an angle. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of got it right here. He's looking this way. I'm looking towards my target, right? My elbow's kind of down. My ball is probably going to go left, right. It's not going to be straight. You know what I'm saying? So, let's watch, because it went left. How you stand is how some people don't believe it, but this is my philosophy. How you put your foot in the ground and how you have the leverage of your elbow with your arm where you're looking and how you throw it is where that direction of that ball is going to go. See, now the follow through is perfect. Okay, the follow through after the thrown ball is fine. It's just how he stood facing his target and how he threw it. Look, we can do this all day. See, the receiver had to jump for that ball. He shouldn't have to. I mean, he shouldn't have to, because you want yards after catch. That's the whole goal here, yards after catch. Not throwing a ball 1 yard. Not really 1 yard. It's more like 1 foot away from the receiver, because the receiver had to jump for that ball right there. Like, we all saw that clear as day here. Bam, follow through.
Playing on the ball.
That's not that bad. Now let's look at Cam.
I got faith. That's why I said
I ain't saying Cam's like, you know, God of all quarterbacks. That's a bad angle. That's a bad angle to follow through, but that was a perfect ball.
Right there, hand on it.
Hold on.
It's a plane. You gotta stick to the plane. Right there, that's a C, boy. Turn to the plane. Right there, that's a C, boy.
I like that.
You gotta stick to the
He didn't have to put a spin to it. He just gripped it and let it rip.
Turn outside shoulder.
Pretty much my stance is almost exactly like that. But one, my left foot, I don't have my left foot, you know what I'm saying, kind of tilted. I don't do that. Mine's more like straight and straight. So like kind of like this in an angle. Because I know my power foot's my right foot, right? I don't want to like have my right foot first, you know, invert. I don't want to invert it. Because then I would have to just move it like that. So I normalize that by putting my left foot first. Because when I'm taking that ball, I'm looking straight left, right? I want to get that ball out. You don't want the defense to know what you're doing. Like, you don't look at your target, right? So we all know that. That's fundamentals. You don't look at your target. You should know where your target's at and follow through, knowing that you're going left. You know you're throwing the ball left, but you want to have your eyes, your feet, you know, perfectly straight, looking, you know, down the field, looking at the second level, looking at the safeties, where the linebackers at, where the nickel back is, where that free safety is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at the second level and third levels, potentially third levels as well. You're looking at all parts of the field, and you got to make sure the body is straight like that. His foot's kind of going left. If a DB is looking towards the quarterback, you know what I'm saying, and you see that foot's kind of in a direction, instinct is, oh, he may be going left. See what I'm saying? Or instinct is, my right foot is kind of going to the right. That means I might either roll out right or I'm throwing to the right. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm taking that ball. So let's say if I'm like this and I'm going right. Oh, DB's looking. Oh yeah, he's about to go right. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you have your feet straight, it's better. Now, everybody's got different, you know, everybody's got different critiques and how their stance is and how they are when they go through a ball, all that. We all know that. Well, let's just watch this throw. Let's just watch it and see. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at his release. We're going to break down the release, body language. Basically how he's going through his ball. We can look at body language right now. He is straight up and down. He is straight up and down, all right? Nice firm stance on the ground, you know what I'm saying? Hands ready to go. Eyes on the ball. He knows where he's throwing it, but he has an idea, all right? He's ready. He's prepared. He's prepared to get that ball out fast. Why? Because his hands are ready to go and his eyes are on the ball. Let's watch. Snap was high. Let's watch that again. Watch what he does with the high snap. He's already looking. Second he gets that ball, he's already looking. That's what you want. Say you snap that ball, you're looking to get it out. You know what I'm saying? This is basic football. People gonna get mad saying, yeah, this is basic football, this and yada yada yada. Cool. But guess what though? At the end of the day, I'm trying to get that ball out. We're gonna talk about this all we want, because that's what you want out of a quarterback. You looking, get the snap. You're already looking in the second level, ready to get that ball out, right? A quarterback's eyes is to scan the field and read the field. Basically, is what it is. You're reading the defense. Like, the defense can shell a cover 2, and really they're playing a cover 0. So, they can make a coverage look what it's not. You know what I'm saying? So, that's good that he has eyes off the snap. Off the snap, eyes are directly looking, looking downfield before he gets to his receiver. A little bit outside the numbers. It's not going to be perfect every time. It's not going to be, beat right in the chest every time. Oh my God, what the hell? Hold on. Kyron drones. Boom. Feet first, hands low. Me, I wouldn't be bent over a little bit trying to get the ball. I'm trying to stay as upright as I possibly can with my eyes on the ball. He got his eyes on the ball. That's perfectly fine. His hands are a little low, in my opinion. I think that's why the ball was so high on that throw. Was because his hands were, a little low. About right here. Good spot. Because the second you grab it, boom, I'm letting it rip. Now, his hands are low. So, he's getting off that snap. He's got to bring the ball up now. He's got to bring the ball up a little bit and then throw. That's extra time being wasted throwing the ball. In my opinion. You can have your own opinion, right? We all can have a different opinion on this. But my eyes see that's probably why that ball was above the numbers and above the receiver's head. Right? In a game, most likely in a game, an edge rusher is going to beat the O-lineman the second ball snap, right? That's probably going to be an incomplete ball. 9 times out of 10. And just play it through and, that'll be it. I mean, obviously he has to go low with it because he's, doing a play action. But if I'm just taking the ball and just throwing it, I'm not going to have, okay, in a game, if I'm just throwing if it's a play where we're just looking, not a play action, we're standing in the pocket, we're reading the field, within 2 seconds, the ball's out, right? I don't want my hands low. I don't want the ball low either. Because that's more time being wasted trying to get the ball out, right? We've seen so many sacks in games where the quarterbacks are taking the snap with the ball low and they're taking more time to get it up, right? That's an issue. It's going to become a habit to some people. They just put the ball low and it takes them 3-4 seconds to get the ball out. Well, in that 3 to 4 seconds, a lot of shit can happen, right? And a lot of times, in 3 to 4 seconds, a lot of shit can happen. Let's say Kyron Drones going up against Miami. All right, ball snap, he gets it. He's ready to fire within 3-4 seconds. Well, what if you have a Tyler Barron or a Ruben Bain coming at you, right? They're gonna shed that block, boom, blown up in the backfield, right? That's why I don't think it's necessary to put the ball down low unless you're going for a play action, which this in fact is a play action. So, but with play action, you gotta make sure your feet's set. That's like the main thing with that. So we're gonna follow through with the ball here. We're gonna watch him release that ball, and then we're gonna break it down. See, he had to jump for it. Not directly in the numbers. Watch that again. It's a little hop step. Nothing wrong with it. Look at his follow through. How much more lean. Lean.
What are you doing?
Well, one more time. way over the head. Oh, some rollouts. Oh yeah, I like this. I mean, it's not gonna capture Cam's stats too much. Let's look at that rollout. 1, 2.
Yep.
That was about 3 steps.
Expansion hip, 4-step on the run.
Watch out.
Yep.
See how he got it in his chest? He's kind of leveled with it. Look at that. My power foot's right here. I use my left foot to gain leverage, so I can use my power foot to release that ball off that back foot right here. Because this foot's coming forward, so I'm releasing it off this leg right here. Look how his elbow is releasing that ball. Look how he has that ball in his hand as he's releasing it. Nice little follow through.
Yep.
And bam, right in the chest. Watch kyron. Two hands on the ball. Always 2 hands on the ball. I mean, I know you're doing a rollout. 2 hands on the ball, man. You can't be having 1 hand on the ball like that. Nice and flush throw though. Right in the numbers. Perfect for the receiver. Sheadur on the run. Pretty solid reps right there. Oh, whoa.
To the 45, just scoot up. Come to the 45.
Alright, they're doing stop and go. Feet firmly placed on the ground. Hold on. I'm going to play this back. Playback speed. Let's go with 0.5. Alright. Step 1, 2. Plant. Balls out. Look at that drop. Right foot first. His left foot's gonna be how he I think he moves his left foot this way and his right foot back. I mean, obviously because he needs that right foot to be his power foot when releasing. Look how he's got that foot nicely planted in the ground, ready to throw that ball, get it out within 2-3 seconds. See how he uses that power foot to now use that leverage foot to give him extra leverage when releasing that ball. Right in the numbers. Not too bad. Just back
So what about when it's cold? I play even better. So which one? A lot of people can't play next. So what about when it's
Alright. See, he's giving away his foot where he's going. Me personally, like I said earlier in the video, I don't like that. Me personally, I don't like my foot going where I'm throwing to pre-snap, because a DB can look, and you know, DBs are going to analyze what the quarterback's doing, what their motions are, what their body language is. And if my foot's going towards the right side of the field, what do you think the DB is thinking first off? And then they're going to call an audible, right? Things like that happen. Your foot, let's say your foot's going right, they're going to call an audible and go, they're going to change the whole play, right? They're going to change the play according to what the quarterback's showing pre-snap. So my power foot is going to be pointing to where my direction of my throw is giving away where you're going with it, right? Watch this.
I play even better. So which one? A lot of people can't play in that cold weekend though. So what you saying, Virginia?
Nice.
I don't think they can handle the heat.
What the hell?
Weekend though.
So what you saying, Virginia?
Sluggish ass shit. I mean, yeah, he's ready to get the ball, but look how slow this shit is. Dude's taking his sweet ass time with this.
A lot of people can't play in that cold weekend though. So what you saying? Virginia Tech boy can't? I don't think they can have. A lot of people can't play in that cold.
Well, it's a good ball, sure, but I don't understand why it's taking so long to get that ball out. It's a stop and go. You get the ball and get it out.
So what?
See? Okay, a little sidearm action. Feet were nicely planted in the ground. Didn't have to do too much movement. Save some time, get that ball out. Alright, this is the last pass, we'll call it a video. Okay, he's trying to do what Cam Ward did. I mean, he caught it, but like, that could be a pick in a game, first off. His feet look perfectly fine, nothing too out of the blue there. I think it's just more of how he released that ball, like where his arm was. You know, your sidearm ball is not going to be perfect every time. It's not going to be like Pat Mahomes, you know what I'm saying, doing a sidearm, falling towards the sideline, right? But I think it was how he released that ball and how he had it at an angle, trying to release it. So I think that's why that ball was a little bit outside of the receiver's hands, which could have been a pick if there was a DB within 2 yards in coverage. So it's a decent pass, but it's not a great pass. It's not a great ball, but it was an okay ball. It also could be picked as well. Like, it's an okay ball to me. Flush. Okay.
That's you, boy.
See how he releases this though. Kind of lost a little bit of power on that. Lifts that foot up a little bit. That foot came up a little bit more than it should have. That back foot right here. This back foot came up a little bit more than it should have when he got that ball out. Which, it ain't a bad thing. I mean, you want your receiver to come back to the ball, but not to where like it's within 5 yards coming back to the ball. That's underthrown, obviously. He made the receiver get after the ball, which you want to do. You want to make sure the ball is not too far outside the numbers to where your receiver has to make a diving catch for it, or where you have to get it away from the DB if the DB is like on your ass, right? If the receiver can get the man off of him in coverage, say if the receiver can get the DB off of him and while the DB is in coverage, yeah, that's fine. Throw the ball, you know, a little bit to where the receiver can only get it, but you don't want it to where he's going back to an underthrown ball. So it's not that bad of a pass. Could be worked on, obviously. Practice makes perfect. But yeah, man, that's going to be the end of this workout session film review. If you want more videos like that, like this, please comment. Let me know what y'all think down below. And Kendrick Canes out. Go Canes.